Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
Borussia Dortmund definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
That has ended up in no man's land. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what sort of mischief this fella, Nwaneri, could...
Gyökeres! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? João Neves. Can he finish? Goal! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead. Wharton. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kimmich.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Zaccagni. That's very neat. Traumeri. And it's Kimmich. This is a promising build-up.
Gyökeres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Balogun receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! And that was very necessary. Spread out to the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a promising position. Has to go back here. There's the shot! Nwaneri. Chance here to counter. Wharton. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Jacquet. João Neves, who does have an assist to his name. Now there's a fine ball, well played. Valverde. Here's Zaccagni. Gyökeres. That is very well defended. That's a quick free kick. Olise receives it in a good position here. Just eases him off the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
João Neves. Now it's Balogun. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Olise. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Valverde. Valverde threads one in. Zaccagni stood his ground strongly. João Neves. And it's Neves. He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Chelsea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Olise. Can he spark a counter here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Pinches it off him. Olise. Gyökeres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wharton. And it's Wharton. Now João Neves. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ryerson. That's an imaginative pass. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And that is a little undercooked. He's in a real chance! And that's a sharp finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Tchouaméni. And it's Kimmich. Done delicately. And that's an excellent interception. Wharton. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ryerson. And here's Zaccagni. It's a pretty loose pass. And they can counter here. Driving on and making good progress. And the counter is on. Balogun was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most accurate pass. João Neves. Now it's Balogun. That's tidy. Waneri crosses it. Gets his head on it! And that's a tidy finish. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 10, number 53.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field.
Chelsea
Number
cut their
9.
deficit and look
Number 15.
raring to go again.
Lucas
Well, there's a real
Benzema.
sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Looking for the far post. Wharton getting this one clear. Here comes another cross. Punched away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. No, he's not getting his way this time. Goretzka. Now Ryerson. Ryerson is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Chelsea now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
He is just caressing the ball. Byrne spots it and intercepts. And here's Royce. Ryerson. And it's Royce. He's got away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Conte. And that's been won straight back. João Neves.
2 added minutes.
Time
have
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. He's gone for goal. A real chance and a real let-off. And that is that. Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Chelsea, they just didn't seem to have a plan, having been forced into chase mode so early, Peter. The players seemed to lose their collective heads, and once you do that, it's a challenge to fully recover.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.